Hello friends, in the series on income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important issue on section 54 exemption. In section 54 subsection 1, it is mentioned that if the assessee has some capital gain from the transfer of a residential property, then he can claim the exemption if he invests the capital gain into one residential house. The question before the Delhi ITAT G bench was that if the word A has been replaced by word 1 after 1st April 2015, so whether in that case before 1st April 2015 the A word represents to the singular or plural, meaning thereby that whether before 1st April 2015 the assessee can invest in more than one properties even if they are located at different locations. This issue has been settled by Delhi ITAT G bench in the case of Saroj Arora versus Income Tax Officer, and this case is reported in 94 ITR Tribunal at page number 698, and the date of the judgment is 13th January 2022. In the present case, the case is related to the assessment year which is before 1st April 2015. In the present case, the assessee is a female assessee and the assessee has sold residential property on which she has incurred capital gain, long-term capital gain, and she invested that capital gain in purchasing the two residential properties. One was in the name of the assessee and one was in the joint name of the assessee and her husband. When the assessment proceedings were going on, the learned assessing officer noted that the assessee has purchased two residential properties. The learned assessing officer relied on the interpretation of section 54 subsection 1 that there is word A. So he drawn the conclusion that the assessee cannot purchase two residential properties, and he restricted the section 54 exemption only up to the one residential property. When this matter came before the CIT appeal was also of the same view which was of the assessing officer, so the matter came before the tribunal. The main contention of the assessee before the tribunal was that the word A appearing in section 54 subsection 1 represents plural, and the reason for taking this contention was that the assessee was emphasizing that because the word A has been replaced by the word 1 by the Finance Act 2014 with effect from 1st April 2015. So it means that the legislature has intentionally shifted from the word A to word 1, and it means that before 1st April 2015 the word A includes plural houses. The tribunal was convinced with the assessee and said that in the present case, even if the assessee has purchased two residential properties at the two different situations, at the two different places, even then the assessee will be entitled to section 54 exemption. The law is very clear. Before 1st April 2015, the assessee can invest in more than two residential properties to claim the exemption of the capital gain, and which has been restricted very specifically by the Finance Act 2014 by replacing the word A with 1. Friends, this case is very important because it gives a clear message that if we do have some doubt in the interpretation of a section, then it is very beneficial of reading that section before the amendment or after the amendment, because that gives the sense that why the section has been amended, what was the lacuna in the section, or what was the shortcomings in that section. Because in the present case, the tribunal said that before 1st April 2015 the word A was there, which was intentionally amended by the Finance Act 2014 by the word 1. So the A word is representing plural in the sense, and the assessee will be entitled for exemption for both the residential properties even if they are situated at different places. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Saroj Arora versus Income Tax Officer, and this case is reported in 94 ITR Tribunal at page number 698, and the matter has been decided by Delhi ITAT G bench, and the date of the Judgment is 13th January 2022. Thank you, friends.